Hey you, it's Jess here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a normal plan with me in my Erin Condren vertical neutral. I apologize, this is a day late. I just didn't have time to edit this and do the voiceover yesterday. But this is the week of November 11 to the 17th, and I went to Tampere University for the week to do work on my thesis. If you're new here, I am actually a PhD student in history, so I went off to do that with my external supervisor, and it was a little snowy and cold this week, so I said screw it to autumn kits, and we're going straight into winter and then into Christmas. So this is the Let It Go kit from Scribble Prints Co. It's based on Frozen and super duper cute, and I brought in a ton of snowflake foils. If you want to know what anything is, just let me know in a comment and I'll let you know. I'm just gonna let the music play over this part, and we'll go back together when we're doing some weekly plan with me's. I should say I do some pre-planning, and we're gonna go over the top of that as well. And we'll do actual day-to-day talking. So I'll talk to you in a bit.
Here's what I like. Laying on the beach with sunlight in my eyes, laughing with my friends under the sky, following our hearts so then we take a ride. Wherever, I always try to let my spirit fly, fly away. That's the only way to get that high, high, always. If you're looking for trouble, you better count on it. I will give you a struggle, give you a struggle. If you're looking for trouble, I am the needle who will push your bubble, yeah. 'Cause I don't wanna fight pieces wood, I'm not backing down. So if you're looking for trouble, you better count on it. I will give you a struggle, give you a struggle. Here's what I like. Jumping from a roof that is almost too high, laying on the grass, I close my eyes, playing my guitar till my fingers are numb. Oh, I always try to let my spirit fly, fly away. That's the only way to get that high, high, always. If you're looking for trouble, you better count on it. I will give you a struggle, give you a struggle. If you're looking for trouble, I am the needle who will push your bubble, yeah. 'Cause I don't wanna fight pieces wood, I'm not backing down. So if you're looking for trouble, you better count on it. I will give you a struggle, give you a struggle.
So that was all my pre-planning done, and now it is, I did this on Sunday night, I think. I got back, I left for Tampere on the day before Sunday. So Monday is my first day in Tampere, and I didn't have to go to uni that day yet. So I had a little sleep in. It was great because my cat didn't wake me up at 5 a.m. And then I went out shopping. I used a sticker from Paper Princess and Kiara doesn't make stickers anymore, I'm sorry, but I still have them, so I want to use them. So I went to Stockman, and we don't have Stockman in Oulu, so I went and had a look at the Christmas stuff there, and went to Record Shop X, which is like an alternative CD store, really. And then I had a salad for lunch, and then I caught a stream by the YouTuber Geekism, and he's playing Planet Zoo right now. So I watched that. But I went into the university on Tuesday and I worked 10 till 5. Beforehand I got a coffee from Arnold's, which I love their donuts, so their coffee is not bad either. You know, I'm not hugely picky with coffee, to be honest. And then I had lunch with my supervisor and some lecturers, which was really interesting. We had like the typical Finnish lunch of like a buffet. And then a lot of things I put in here are like meals, because really I spent most of the days like working, writing, so I didn't have a lot to put in. So I had dinner, a really delicious chicken dish at a restaurant called Steam, which is like at my hotel. I missed what I put at the bottom there. Oh dear. Then I just binge watched YouTube and whatever I did in the end. Sorry, we'll go back to that in a second. Wednesday there was a seminar. There's a research center that's part of Tampere called the History of Experiences, which actually really fits into what I do. I do History of Emotions, which obviously is part of experience. So that was a really interesting seminar that went on. And then I just worked on my literature review. And I'm using the Frozen Munchkins from What's More With Love just for random stuff because I can. And it's Frozen themed. So it works out perfectly. And then it was Scribble Prints Co. new releases. So, I had to do my purchases. And then I had room service that night. Instead of going to the restaurant, I had really delicious pasta and just some delicious food. Gotta love room service. And then I was so tired. I just went to bed early, but that was the main thing of this week. I was super duper tired and I was walking in like rain and snow. Well, not too much so it melted by Thursday, but like 11-minute walk each way from the hotel to the university, so I was tired. So on Thursday I requested my sticker box, my US forwarding address, and I've already got that delivered, so huzzah. Got a whole few guys coming up on Friday of the week that this is posted. And then on Thursday I got coffee at Espresso House, which was really good. I enjoyed that. I just did all the different coffee places. I forgot to put on Saturday that I got coffee from Roberts, but I did at the train station. All the coffee. And then I went to K-Market, just grabbed some snacks and things to eat for dinner that night just to save some money. And then I used the flag because I got my period like big time this week. Like it was really bad. And cramps and stuff, so of course. And now that I'm back home, it's ended. Typical. But yeah, so I just put in cramps because I was super grumpy and black all day. And I verge on the edge of like anemia all the time, so I'm always low on iron and tired during periods. And then I had choc chip cookies, mostly for dinner, which, not too good. And then I watched a bunch of Plan With Me's. Super nice. And then Friday was my last day at the university. I did get an extra video up of my Christmas sticker organization. So that went up, and I wanted to mark that. Make sure it's put in there. I didn't edit this part very well. I did such tight editing this time. Always forgetting. But it was a really good trip, and I got quite a lot of my introduction done. So I've written all 4 of my chapters, and I'm revising them, but now I have to write the introduction and the conclusion, and I'm just working up. I got quite a lot of the literature review and the methodology done in my introduction, so I'm happy with that. But I finished everything up and I had to return the office key. And then there was a guy at the university dressed in like a full wizard robe, and he had a giant witch's hat, which had like attached horns that were really big. And he was just walking around uni, so good for him. I think he was like a demon wizard or something, I don't know. Very cool. Then I just chilled out, I was like, yeah, good work week. Went every day, and I did everything even though I had major anxiety on top of the period and the tiredness, and so I was very proud of myself. I had a good scrub before my trip on Saturday, had a delicious burger at the restaurant, and I had a Happy Joe cider, very good, and then I packed my bags, and then Saturday was my mother-in-law's birthday, Jeanette, so I had to mark that in, of course. And then I just wanted to move this box around that I put in. So I took the train home, except they were doing work this weekend on the main part of the track between Oulu and Tampere. So we got to one stop and then in Kokkola, and then we had to take a bus. It's like a 3-hour bus the rest of the way. It was a comfortable bus, and Finland is flat, so it was pretty easy going, but yeah, I was just so tired after that. And then I decided there weren't enough taxis when we got there, and I just didn't want to wait around for a taxi behind like 15 people. So I just walked home and I slipped on the ice. It was a little bit of a slant, and it was like cobblestones, and it was just icy, and my foot just went right out, and luckily I landed straight on my butt. So, my fat butt like took all the hit, but I was still holding my little rolling bag, like my travel bag, and I just go straight back up and kept going. I was like, oh, I just fell on the ice. So that was fun. I do have a bruise on my knee from getting up, funnily enough, not from actually falling down. But then just caught up with luck and chilled out, and we had Thai food. Delicious beer. That was my first slip here in Finland, so that was pretty good track record there. But yeah, I just kept on going. On Sunday I had to pay customs for my US box for my stickers, and they got delivered on Monday, which is very nice. Yeah, I don't know what else. But on my bus, the bus there was a little dachshund puppy, and we did a stop just so we could go to the bathroom. It was so cute. Because you can take pets on their trains. So on Sunday, got some groceries at Kmarket again. We had chicken wings for dinner, so just using that sticker there, and I organized my whole planner cart. I've actually lost my British passport, so I'm in the midst of trying to find it. And then we watched the first episode of the new season of The Crown, which is going well so far. But we really like the political stuff, really. But that is the end of the week and the finished spread. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next time. Bye!